Hey guys, welcome back to another Vanguard Zero video. It's been a while. But anyways, here I am covering the next event, and that's going to be another clan fight challenge for Nova Grapplers. So I believe this is Nova Grapplers Wave 4, I guess, or 5 maybe. But yeah, so Tachikaze fans still gotta wait for a while for their event. I feel kind of bad for them, but oh well. Anyways, so we have a new Victor this time, and of course a new Victor Stride as well. There's no new skin for Kamui though. So just like usual, I'm gonna talk about how to play the event real quick, and then the cards and the boost skins, and then we're gonna do a boss fight, and that'll be the video. So first of all, let's get to how to play the event. Um, so it's really simple. You need tickets to fight. At first you'll be fighting Vanguard, which is like the mini boss, I guess. And then as you keep fighting, um with these clan fight tickets that you can get through character fights or login bonus. As you keep fighting and winning, you get CP, clan points, and CM, clan medals. So the clan medals will be used to exchange for cards, and then the CP will be used to the points here will be used to decide when you get to fight the boss, and then if you fight the boss and win, which is Kamui by the way, your fight stage goes up. The higher your fight stage, the more CP and clan medals that you'll get through each fight. Um, so you're gonna want to really raise your stage fight really high, uh, and sometimes you'll have a chance to fight Black Vanguard as well, and Black Vanguard gives you three times the points and medals. You can skip the fights if you want, and for the boss fight, after you beat the boss three times, starting from your fourth time, you can use two skip tickets to skip one boss fight, and that's about it. The boost skin, there are also boost skins, which if you use these certain skins, they will, well, they'll give you 1.5 times more points. So the boost skins this time is Shin, Chrono GN, Ibuki GN, and Enishi GN. So not the original versions, but the generation next versions. So you can't use the old ones. Except for Shin, he's still G. So yeah. And today's blue skin is Chrono. Tomorrow's will be Ibuki, and then Enishi, and then back to Shin, in that order. So, um, let's talk about the cards now. So we got a new Victor, which I believe it's called Extreme Battler Victor, and a new Stride. Why is it taking? It took so long to load. Anyways, uh, maybe the card name is a bit different actually, because it's written here Mucha Battler instead of Mecha. So anyways, so this Victor does have the rush ability now, and if you don't know, the rush ability is when this card stands uh by a card's ability, and yeah, I think rush applies when the card itself stands by another card's ability. Even by its own ability is fine, I guess, but just when it stands by a card's ability. So GB2 rush, when your card stands by a card's ability for that turn, all of your front row units get power plus 2k. So it's also not once per turn, and it applies on rear guard skill, on rear guard as well. So Van Rear, so that's actually a pretty good skill. It of course now has a stride bonus as well. So when your G unit strides, your Vanguard gets a falling ability. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, Soul Blast 1, and choose one row one of your rear guard rows which has rear guard with the rush ability, and stand all of them. Uh, so as long as one of your rear guards in that column has the rush ability, you choose it, and then all of the rear guards in that column will stand. So yeah, as long as you have just one with the rush ability, both cards will stand, I believe. So that's pretty good, especially for just one soul blast. So this is when Victor starts to really be able to do a lot of attacks, about 8, 9 attacks in a turn. So it's really strong. And also we have the new stride, which is favorite champ, Victor. So GB2 at the end of the battle, this unit attacked. Counter Blast 2, discard one card from your hand. And then stand rear guards with that has the same number of face up cards in your G zone. So basically, if you're at like GB2, for example, then stand two rear guards. And then if you stood one or more rear guards and your G zone has three or more cards face up, so in other words, if this is on your Vanguard circle, you would be at GB4, I guess. Then discard three cards from your hand, or you may discard three cards from your hand. If you discarded three cards, countercharge one. Stand this unit, draw one card, and for that turn, drive -2. So it can restand your entire can restand your front row, can restand itself as well. Your front row rears and itself. So that's pretty strong. We also got Blau Kruger support. So if you want to know more about that, feel free to ask me. I'll see if I can also build the deck, but I'm not sure. It's been getting quite tough lately to, uh, be able to get cards. But luckily, the GR here doesn't require Persona Blast. Sorry, uh, yeah, G Persona Blast. So that's really good. That means that you can just have one copy. Of course, ideally four copies, but you can run one or two copies, and it'll be totally fine since it doesn't require G Persona Blast to actually work. And that also means that you can leave over more of your clan medals to get the Blau cards. But also, the Blau cards are mostly triple rares and double rares, so there's not much of them as well. So I'm sure if you want to build Blaus as well, you can go ahead with that. But they do require limit break and ultimate break, so keep that in mind. Anyways, moving forward, we're finally gonna get to the actual fight. This time, I'm going to use one of the new decks that you could build with the previous set, which is shoes. So I don't usually build Bermuda Triangle decks or play them, but this deck is an exception. Let me show you the deck list because it works differently, differently from normal Bermuda Triangle decks. Essentially, you bottom deck your own cards to draw cards, and that's how it works. And then you have some cards that allows you to call them from to call other cards from your hand. So that's pretty good, pretty nice, and I thought it was really interesting. I also like the art, so that's why I wanted to build the deck. And it's not complete yet, but it's in a playable state. So I decided why not try and show it off because I do believe this is one of the more unique Bermuda Triangle decks, and it's pretty fun to play. In the IRL TCG as well, there is a deck in Standard and Lyrical Monasterio that does something similar as well, which bottom deck your own cards and draw cards back. So it's almost as if you're getting your resources back. Okay, this hand is not that great actually, but let's keep it for now. Hopefully, we get lucky enough to get the cards that we actually do need. Because if Kamui pops off, it's going to be really dangerous. We'll write this card. To be honest, this Shushu Mao, you actually do want to keep this with you to put here behind Van, since this unit's skill is GB1. At the end of the battle, it boosted your Shushu Vanguard. CB1 bottom deck another Shushu rear guard, and then draw a card and call one. So the call one part is really good and I want to keep that. But oh well, we're just gonna leave that for now and let's see here. I think I am going to just swing for now. Then if we don't draw the grade 3 we need, we're just going to use this here. This is the Shushu Cleanus is the card that searches for your Terua, which is the card you want to ride. Basically, it's a triple rare. Okay, we didn't draw it. Okay, yeah, I'll write this card, and let's call her here. Search for Terua. I kind of want to keep this for Stride Fodder. Don't want to get rid of this grade 2 Ayana because she's pretty good as well, but we won't be able to use her until later anyways. So we're going to put that there and just swing to rear. We're just gonna leave it like that. So oh he doesn't ride the new Victor. Okay. That actually does help us, but I guess you can't really see how the deck works then. But it'll be alright as I'll be able to oh lucky him. Oh well. Jeez. Calm down, Kamui. I guess he got really mad that he wasn't able to ride new Victor. That's really bad for us actually. We're already at high damage. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna try to build the Nova Grapplers deck. So even if you don't get to see how it works here in this fight, after I build it, um, then I'm going to probably use it in another event, and then you'll get to see how it works there. Hopefully. Yeah. By the way, no right lines. I don't believe anyone uses Terra in the anime. So we're going to stride into Rinel, which is a Chushu stride. I unfortunately don't have the GR, which is why I said the deck is kind of incomplete, because the GR in this game is pretty nuts. It's really good. But oh well. So we did get a Shushu. We do get a bottom deck a card now, but there's nothing else on our board since we didn't get lucky enough earlier to really have any effects. So we're just gonna not gonna sorry, we're not gonna bottom deck anything yet. But we are going to call this. I think yeah, we might as well call Ayana as well. And we'll call this here. So let's just not boost that one. We'll boost this one and attack. And then we'll swing van to van. I also run crits, but I guess we didn't check any here. As you can see, this crit here, because this crit is pretty good. And I'll show you its ability in one moment after I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll activate the skill of the card here. Bottom deck draw 2, so I have 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I don't have I can afford to draw 2 cards without overdrawing. So this is kind of tough actually. Which card to bottom deck? That's the real question. Okay, I'm gonna go with this card. I'm not gonna use that, and then we're gonna do this. And then we are going to call, let's see, Ayane again. So what the crit does is CB1, put it into at the end of the battle your Vanguard attack. CB1, does it need Shushu Vanguard? Let me see. Yes, it requires a Shushu Vanguard, but at the end of the battle, that your Shushu Vanguard attack, put this unit to your soul, draw one, and call a Shushu. You may call a card. You may call a Shushu. And then if you call that, it gets power plus 5k. So that's pretty good, especially the power plus 5k. Fortunately, we don't get to do any more attacks than this, even though usually when it pops off, you can do a lot more stuff. But this is fine. Then we will use the effect of the front row rear guard here actually. So blast one, bottom deck itself, and then count charge one. Um, we can also use Ayane's skill, but there's not any point here, so we're just gonna leave that. And now let's see what he does. No stride. Okay, that does help us honestly because of the crit he checked earlier. We're kind of a bit of a conundrum here. But we've got all four heals in our hand. I just noticed, so we're good with that. We can't heal, but at least we can guard. Oh, but we don't have anything to use to stride. I don't want to get rid of my own PG just to stride. But we really need cards. This is a bit of a should I try the bank? Because if we get literally anything else, we can work off of that to like anything else. I guess that's not like too bad. I mean, like even if we get this like crit trigger in our hand, we can totally use that. But then I would have to get rid of one PG, and I'd have to take a big risk, kind of. You know what? No. Actually, hold on. I think we can afford to take the risk here. So, um, especially this PG. Actually, it's kind of okay to discard because it has an ability that allows you to bottom deck another copy of itself, and then from the drop zone, that is, and then add it from the drop to your hand. But unfortunately, I don't have another copy. That's why I hesitated a bit. But at the same time, I think this works for now. We got a good card actually. He's still only at 3? Wait, no way. 1, 2, 3 damage. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Bottom deck. How many cards left in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, that's not good. I'm gonna overdraw. So I won't use that ability. But it's actually okay that we bottom decked that. Um Shoot, wait, did I misplay? I think I did. Oh well, I did take the risk, so I'm gonna call the SP one. I don't like to do I don't want to do this, but we might as well go ahead. And then let's see here when its attack hits a van, so return one rear to hand and then call one. So let me think. If this hits van, I can bottom deck something and then draw a card. But this lets me potentially attack again. This is quite a tough decision. I could just use this to bounce the PG back to hand. Then if I don't draw anything, I would have to call the PG back. And I do still have crits left in deck. Alright, I'll just have to take the risk here. I'll just have to do this. Maybe can we get crit? Oh, we did check a crit. I'll put that power here. No trigger, okay. That would be nice. Check trigger. Well, lucky you. Oh well. So we're definitely not hitting anyway. So let me think. I suppose we could do this, but then there's little to no point since we would have to call it back again anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. Anyways, I mean there was no point in that, but you know. We don't need the counter charge for now. Someone leave that there. Mm, okay. I think we are still good as long as he doesn't do anything wacky. But I don't think he can really do anything with it. Oh, so he runs stands. Of course he does. This fight is going on longer than I expected it to be. Okay, now this is really dangerous. This is why I wanted to beat him earlier. Oh well. Let me think. Okay, well, we can't really do anything other than this, so it's gonna have to do that. Um, come on. Something good. No triggers? Okay. Oh, oh, he didn't guard. Okay, that's really good. So we just have to make sure he doesn't heal. Phew. Okay, we won. That went on for a lot longer than I expected it to go on, but hey, at least we won. I was really worried there for a sec. But yeah, I hope that that managed to let you see kind of what Shushu can do. If you got really lucky in there and you have most if not all your pieces, then you can really do a lot of stuff. I mean, in if you have it in your deck, that is, because there's a lot of cards that let you do how do I say, like, it's a lot of these shushu cards actually are really good, are very compatible with each other, and they work in a lot of different situations, which is why I find it really interesting. So basically, if you have any of the shushu cards, like the good ones, then you'll be able to do something at least during your turn. uh yeah, so as you can, I didn't have the gr or anything, but if I did, then it would have been, I would have had a stronger turn. But anyways, that's enough about that. Although I do hope you caught an interest in the deck, since it really is pretty cool, I think. And that's also the end of the event for this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.